Hello, how are you? I'm going to read a book today about germs and viruses. As you know, we have a big virus called the coronavirus happening to us in our world. And so, if you have questions about it, this book might help answer some of your questions. But it's called Can a Germ Get Sick? Good question. Facts about viruses. Written and illustrated by Aridne Maria Dolcinos. I hope I said their name right, but I'm not sure I did. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Can a germ get me sick? Asked Vanessa the virus. Silly Vanessa, replied Envelope Eric. Us viruses can't get sick. We make people sick. We make people cough and hack and sneeze, and their heads will ache and their lungs will wheeze, and they burn with a fever and strain to breathe. But all the while, us viruses dance and play and multiply and have our fun. In about a week, our playtime is done. Do you remember a time you were sick and it lasted about a week before you felt better? The virus was playing inside of you, I guess. That's funny to think about. Golly, that sounds fun. How do we make people sick? The little virus said. We dance and play on unclean surfaces, like the floor, or a chair, or a bed. I think our beds are probably very clean, though, right? Do you have a clean bed or an unclean bed? A messy bed? We can fly through the air when people sneeze, and if another person's near, infecting them is a breeze. Oh, this guy, this person, he should be covering his sneeze. He forgot. He's using his hand for his sneeze. Oops. And you can see all the viruses flying out. Ooh, people give us free rides too. When they touch their hands, friends, and faces, we hop from a person to a person as easy as you hop off a train to new places. That's funny to think about here. This could be the red line train. This could be the green line train. You hop off just like that. Well, that sounds magnificent, but what about the people? Do they mind getting sick? Asked the little virus. I don't know. Do you like being sick? I don't. Let's see what the Eric envelope says. Well, the people don't always want us around since their symptoms aren't awfully fun. So there are things that they can do that put us on the run. We're scared of disinfectant. People spray it all around. They spray it on tables and chairs and desks and TVs, and soon there are none of us viruses to be found. I know when we were back at Tot Lot, a lot of friends like to help spray the soap and water on the tables whenever we would clean to get ready for lunch. And the teachers would spray the sanitizer. Ooh, as for the air we surf on, people spoil our fun. They cover their cough with their elbow. Can you do it? And blow your nose with a tissue when they're done. Oh, and sick people won't shake hands, so we can't infect the next host. Instead, they keep distance, touching their elbows at most. Sometimes we do that. Now we know that it's better if you stay 6 feet apart from people when you see them. So you can wave at them from far away and still talk to them. Most of all, when people wash their hands, it sure ruins our day. They scrub and count to 20, and us viruses are swept away. Or you can sing. That's helpful too while you're washing your hands. Some people are especially mean. To prevent us from entering, they go to the doctors and inject a vaccine. Oh, they get a shot. Vaccines are medicine made of friendly germs. They guarantee no viruses are let in under any terms. Have you ever gone to the doctor and gotten a shot before? Gotten a vaccine? The little virus shivers. I don't want to make people sick. They're far too prepared to let us viruses play. From the back of the room, a new virus speaks up. You don't say. I'm very bacteriophage, and I'll teach you a trick. I know how to make other germs sick. What? Germs get sick? I thought germs couldn't get sick, Vanessa exclaimed. But Barry shook his head and began to explain. Silly virus, I can make bacteria sick. Viruses are different from them, though we're both germs and microscopic. Viruses come in all shapes and sizes. Isn't that swell? But to multiply, we need something we lack. We need a cell. There are 4 virus shapes. Let's see, Vanessa is an icosahedral. Barry is a complex shape. Yeah, he is complex. A little tricky. Eric is enveloped. Enveloped, it means he's inside, like how a letter's inside of a envelope. And then this one we haven't met yet is called helical, the brown one. It's kind of like to me, it kind of looks like a sandwich. Bacteria is a cell, as I mentioned before, and cells are like a factory with workers galore. We give the cells, like bacteria, our blueprints. They create new viruses for us. We crowd up the bacterial cell, and it bursts. Oh no. You can see step 1, they go inside that very sad bacteria cell. They're working their way in. Oh, and then when they're inside, they make a lot more of themselves until it's so much kind of hatches like an egg. Oh, poor, poor bacteria cell. So now, little virus, you've learned what we can do. We can infect people and plants and animals and even germs too. Vanessa the virus replied, more people are taking measures to protect themselves than ever before. If only we wouldn't bother making them sick anymore. Silly virus, that may be true, but as long as people know how to protect themselves, they won't get sick too. Is that the end of the book? I think that might be the end. Well, good. We learned a little bit more about viruses and bacteria. And we learned what to do. You can stay home, wash your hands a lot, cover your cough. If you're feeling sick, you can go see a doctor so they can give you some medicine. And yeah, we will, hopefully we'll see each other soon when this virus, we figure out what to do about it. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask the teachers. We would love to help figure this out because we're all figuring it out together. All right, bye.